The deep state is panicking. Today, the first domino has fallen. A judge, someone who was supposed to uphold the law, has been arrested for aiding and embedding an illegal immigrant. This is not just another scandal. This is a signal to the world. No one is above the law. And this is only the beginning. Today, we're going to break down the events the mainstream media won't touch and ask the critical question, when does a bird sing? Stay tuned. Or the first arrest. The first arrest was always going to be a major sign. Many expected a high-profile politician. Few anticipated that it would be a judge, a symbol of justice, who would be the first to fall. This judge aided and abetted an illegal immigrant, not just ignoring the law, but actively working against it. This wasn't negligence. It was deliberate. And here's the point. The deep state counted on the judicial system to protect them. But what happens when those shields start to crack? Today, the direction is confirmed. Accountability is coming, and the message is clear. Not even judges are safe if they betray their oath. This changes the battlefield. This rattles the insiders. This accelerates the timeline. Watch carefully, because once the first domino falls, the rest follow faster than anyone expects. Virginia Giuffre, the mysterious suicide. Now, let's shift to something even more chilling. Virginia Giuffre, a name tied directly to one of the biggest scandals of our time, Jeffrey Epstein, a voice for the victims, a witness to secrets so dark that the establishment has tried for years to silence them. Reports are circulating that Virginia allegedly committed suicide after a recent accident. But here's the twist. Not long ago, she made it clear, publicly, that she had no intention of ever taking her own life. Why would someone so determined suddenly give up? Why now? Or, what if she didn't? What if this death is a cover? What if the good guys, the white hats, have moved her into protection? Remember the question, when does a bird sing? In the darkest hours, under pressure, when the cage door opens, that's when the bird sings. Virginia may hold the keys to exposing not just Epstein's network, but the entire infrastructure of corruption tied to it. If she's truly safe, if she's singing, the deep state should be terrified. The breaking events today. Today, there are three critical events unfolding. First, President Trump met President Zelenskyy at the Vatican during the funeral of Pope Francis. For the first time, Trump publicly criticized Russia's missile attacks on Ukrainian civilians, signaling a major shift. The alliances are shifting. The battlefield is being redrawn. Second, a horrific incident occurred in Vancouver, Canada. An SUV plowed into a crowd at the Lapu Lapu Festival, killing at least 9 people. Tragedies like this often emerge at critical moments. Are they random or are they distractions? Third, at the IMF and World Bank meetings in Washington, global financial leaders voiced growing fears about economic instability. There is no clarity on tariff policies, no consensus on recovery paths. The global economy is teetering. These are not isolated events. They are signals. The storm is gathering strength. Of the bigger picture, what we're witnessing is not chaos. It's not random. It's calculated. First, the judicial arm begins to collapse. Then, critical witnesses are either silenced or protected to testify. Major political figures shift alliances. Massive tragedies shake the public. Economic leaders express growing panic. Patterns are forming. Moves and countermoves. This is chess, not checkers. The deep state is desperate. They will launch distractions. They will cry louder in the media. They will fabricate new crises. But remember this, panic is a sign of losing control. When you see wild narratives popping up, strange political moves, sudden breaking news, know that behind the noise, the real operation is underway. Justice is not immediate. Justice is methodical. And it's closer than most realize. Stay sharp. Stay focused. Remember, the first arrest shocks the world. The others will confirm the direction. The future is not bleak. The future is bright. because once the truth is unleashed, it cannot be contained. Until next time, stay awake, stay prepared, and remember, when does a bird sing?